We're just gonna do a quick fucking whatever. All right, fuck it. Play the theme song. I'm over here getting fucking emails right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Go ahead and start the show.
Hey. What's up, everybody?
Hey!
We'd like to welcome y'all to the King's Thought of the Day.
Hey!
Live and uncensored. Hey. Going down. Hey, let us know if you like the setup, man.
Hit the
You know what
like
I'm saying?
button, fool!
We live in the studio.
Hit the
This
like
how it
button,
go.
fool!
Hey. Hit the like button. Hey. King David.
What?
Tswin.
Hit the like button, fool!
Hit the like button, fool. Going down. Hey.
This boy's Big King David Studio is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. What?
Hey.
The King David Studio is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. You just need the Roots Casino. Thank you for your money. Thank you for your money. You drive Ferrari, you ain't. He said if you don't drive Ferrari, you ain't shit.
Hey.
Yeah, if you want to cut it off, hit the button again. Yeah. Welcome to the King David Super Show. T-Swin in the building.
Yes,
King
sir.
David in the building.
Yeah, we
We're
at
live in this bitch. We live in this motherfucker. Shit. Oh my God. People, you have no clue. My fucking computer like literally blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking just like, dude, like Manny Fresh, 415s didn't see no wires, then heard boom from the amplifier. Like the
Yeah.
bitch fucking just like
Yeah.
shut down. It's like, game, set, match. Nope. Nathaniel Nada. Like for real. This portion of the King David Super Show is brought to you in part by Diet Dr. Pepper. When you just need more, Diet Dr. Pepper can be bought at participating local retailers nearby you. They have something really new. It's called strawberries and cream, also in zero sugar. It is fantastic. I love it. It's fantastic. Not only do I talk it, I drink it. It is fantastic. Put some in your veins. Put some in your veins. What's going down, T-Swim?
Man, not much, bro, man. Just loving the new setup, man. And shoot, I hope y'all out there love it, man. And,
Yeah. Love it, man.
Exactly. Love it, man.
Love it, man.
25
lighters on my dresser. I got to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I ain't dressed for it, man. We're just, I ain't dressed for it. I'm wearing my fucking ball shorts and some fucking bullshit right now. But, yeah, I'll be fly on the next one. I ain't got no jewelry on. I ain't got nothing. You know, I ain't got no Mardi Gras beads. I ain't got shit. So, people are always asking, it's like, okay, so tell us more about the studio. What's the deal with the chairs? All right. The concept of the chairs is first class or no class. All right. My ass always has to be in a first class seat regardless of wherever I go. And T-Swin's got a better first class seat than mine. He's in the mega class, over there.
Exactly.
He's in the Megatron mega class over there. So I just kind of want to give you guys a feeling for, what it is and why we do it. We're not janky. You know what I'm saying? There's actually some thought in everything that we're doing. We're in 4K cameras. You know what I'm saying? Super widescreen, multicolors. Alexa's in this bitch. Speaking of Alexa, let me go into airplane mode. No distractions. I'm sorry, folks. We're going to turn this shit off. Going into airplane mode.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, I got the same thing, bro.
Airplane mode. No phone calls. Do not call me. Don't text me. Don't WhatsApp me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Unless your ass is dying. Do not call me.
Put it in the chat.
Thank you. Unless your ass is dying, do not call me, motherfucker.
I am dying.
I am ding, not ding dying. Don't put I am ding. You better make sure the pronunciation is spelled right. So, got a little bit of adjustments to my camera I got to do, but other than that, I think we're pretty much on point. How's your camera over there? You good?
Man, good, man. Loving life, bro.
How's your sound?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, we need to put that in there. I need to get the fatality, flawless victory. I need to do all of that.
I got you.
Yeah, so topic of the day. Well, before we get into any fucking topics, man, how was your week?
Man, my week has been good, bro. It's been real good, man. So far, family's all right. Family's safe, good, healthy.
Yeah.
Man, everybody's doing good. My daughters are good. I cannot complain, bro. As I always say, I cannot complain. I'm blessed. I woke up today.
Yeah. Shit. So you've been kind of tagging along with me in the casinos over there in Lake Charles.
Yes, sir.
What is your opinion of everything that's been going on over there?
Man,
Like just pretty much kind of like what is your opinion of like what you've been exposed to this, but but just kind of like new exposure, I guess you could say.
like being re-exposed. I would
Yes.
say, bro, I would say it's amazing. You didn't
Tagging along
you didn't
with
find
me,
out your formula, bro, and
casinos over there in Lake
it's
Charles.
a
What is
it's a
your
cheat
opinion
code.
of,
Not saying
everything
it's a
that's
cheat
been
code for
going on?
life. It's like it's outside the box, man.
Like just pretty much kind of
Hey,
like,
check us
what
out.
is your
So I'm gonna
opinion
send
of,
I'm gonna
like,
send this over to your screen.
You've been
We
exposed to this,
are
but just
live.
kind of like new exposure, I guess. You could say.
That I like being re-exposed.
I think there's a slight delay, but we are live.
Yeah, it is, but it's good, man.
Yeah, but we are live.
We blizzard. You didn't find out
Live,
your
man.
formula, bro,
And it's clear. It's fucking retarded
It's a cheat
clear.
code.
I'm
Not saying it's a cheat code for life.
super ecstatic. I got to figure out some way to fucking clone the OBS and send it over to this screen as well.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can do that shit. I don't. It says multi-view, windowed. I'll fuck with this later. I think it'll allow me to do it, but I don't want to fuck up our broadcast.
Exactly.
Yeah, it sees all my screens. It has it on the 4K, but I don't want to fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So okay. Discovery, like fucking gamblers discovery. Let me tell you something about Lake Charles. All right, hustlers, professionals and semi-professional hustlers, amateurs and novices and newbies. This is not for you. The fucking Isla Capri Casino has reopened. Okay, it is owned by Caesars Entertainment. So if you frequent if you frequent Harrah's Casino in New Orleans, or if you frequent Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, this is for you. Blackjack players in the high limit over there, which is very hard. I've been to that casino probably 6 times since it's reopened. I think it opened like December the 11th, and I went there the other night just because what's it called? I did really well at the LaBerge, and then I don't like driving late. I don't like driving late at night. I like to wait for the sun to come up. So I went over to the other casino. I went over there to go check it out. There's a bunch of old blood there that's there from before, and was talking to a couple of dealers and a couple pit bosses and the casino manager, and he brought it to my attention that in the high limit room in blackjack, it is hand shuffle. I'm not yeah, it's fucking hand shuffle, people.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a professional or semi-professional, that game is the fairest game that you could find ever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to get into total detail about it, because I'm not trying to cause I'm not trying to cause ripples. All I'm just doing is I'm just letting you know that if you are a gamer, that is the game for you. Okay? Because when you're playing blackjack, there's 3 possibilities. There's beast mode, push pull, and random. Fair game. So playing, at that casino, it's fair game across the board. So if you lose like a big boy. All right? But if you win, it's unbelievable. I would just say this. For the professionals, the semi-professionals, you understand that that is an amazing opportunity, and that's as far as I'm going to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And look at my eyes. It's an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity. All right? So,
Yeah.
My girlfriend was talking to me about this guy that she works with, one of her workers. And it's the story is so fucking disturbing to me.
Yeah.
It's extremely disturbing on so many levels. The guy, they're both immigrants from China, okay? And she came, I think she flew into America through New York. And I think it was like a bogus visa, or they came here on a visitor's visa, or like a B1 or B2 visa, visitor's visa. And what they do, it's like the oldest trick in the book. They come here showing that they're just coming here for vacation, and they let their visa lapse. Very common occurrence on how people get here. That way, or they pay themselves through the border. They basically pay off a border patrol agent, or they pay off Coyote, and they sneak them here.
Mm-hmm.
They get jobs. They do cash jobs or under the table type of work and this, that, and the other. And her lines of work was very strange. Okay, Well, I want to stay on topic.
Yeah.
You have this guy, and he's involved with this girl. Okay, so they're both immigrants from China, and they both came however they came, here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The situation is the man is a beta male, and he put himself in a really bad position. He put himself in a really bad position in the name of love. The sad part is like, I respect what he's doing, but I don't respect him. You see what I'm saying? Because he's allowed himself to become a doormat. You feel me?
Yeah.
So essentially what's been going on is like, when they first started dating, she was like, she was working, I guess, at a massage parlor. And in New York City, there's not a lot of real massage parlors or happy ending massage parlors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if you meet somebody in that line of work, bro, they're a fucking prostitute, man. You can't take anybody like this serious because they're gonna tell you whatever you want to hear to keep you what? To keep you coming back.
Exactly.
To keep you paying the money.
Can't turn a hoe into a house.
No. And once and men, don't retire these bitches off the stage. You know what I'm saying? Because once that's in them, they are compromised, and they're compromised for life.
Yeah.
Because if you have the ability to sell your soul, then you're always going to sell your soul.
Yeah.
Your soul is always for sale.
Yeah.
Okay. Once for sale, always for sale. You know what I'm saying? And some women may disagree with me on that, but we're not talking about, I'm not talking about the minority. I'm talking about the majority.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's some of them, because I know some. You know what I'm saying? I know some, and I'm not going to say their names, but they know who they are. I know some that was part of their life when they were young and stupid, and now they've married and they've moved on, and I've seen that they're doing very well for themselves. But they are the very minuscule minority. The majority of them, basically, they live day to day. They think that their looks are not going to fade, and they just kind of, they have the very delusional mindset. You know what I'm saying? Men, okay, if you get involved with these type of women, they're fun. That's it. Move on.
Nothing serious, man.
No.
Nothing serious.
No, I mean, it's a good time, and the euphoria is amazing, which it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, usually whenever you get involved with women like that, you're kind of going through a growing phase in your life. Everybody kind of goes through that butt naked phase in their life. You know what I'm saying? Where the common denominator is the butt naked. We talked about that in the previous show. It's like, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning. Oh, where we at? We're at the butt naked. Oh, it's Wednesday afternoon. Lunch hour. We're at the butt naked. It's Friday night. We're at the butt naked. It's Sunday. We're at the butt naked.
Yeah.
So, everybody goes through it. The shit is fucking common. Everybody goes through it. So, needless to say, you get involved with somebody like this, they're going to tell you, they're going to fill your head with all this shit that, you know what, I'm transitioning and this, that, and the other.
They're going to game you.
Yeah, they're going to game you, and then you're going to want to be Captain Sabotage. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to, like Twin said, they're going to see you from a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to say, oh, I can run game on this one.
They're going to see you from the gun tower.
Yeah. So, you can't change them. They're going to play the game. They're going to play the game. They're going to put on the facade. They're going to put on the image.
Yeah.
But it's in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's in there.
It
ain't dormant. It's in there.
They see you from the fucking gun tower. You know what I'm saying? They see you from the gun tower, and that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You are fucked. You know what I'm saying? So the main thing is you can't fall into their web. You know what I'm saying? You can have a little fun with them, kick them around a little bit, and honestly, you really got to just treat them like shit, to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, you're fucking paying for it.
Yeah.
You're paying for it.
Yeah.
So you're getting exactly what you fucking pay for. So I suggest you get exactly what you pay for and move on.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, and move on. You know what I'm saying? Don't exchange phone numbers, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you see him when you see him. When you see him, you're just like, all right, that's what's up. I'll holler at you. You know?
Yeah.
So as long as you kind of have that mindset, get it out of your system. Soil your royal oats.
Yeah.
But you're always going to have that one who doesn't know his worth, and he tries to wife the bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's over here trying to wife him up, and the next thing you know, they start filling his head with bullshit. And next thing you know, you get this phone call, or better yet, a text. And you know what that text is going to say? Can I ask you something? You know what I do? Block.
Yeah.
If a woman ever fucking sends you a text message or a message on Messenger with that question, can I ask you a question? You are being set up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
Because the next thing that's going to come with it is I need money.
Yeah.
I need to borrow. Or actually, I don't even know. They ain't asking to borrow shit. I need money. I have to do. They're going to make up some fucking, my cow died, something happened, and somehow it's your fault. Somehow, some way.
Somehow it's your responsibility.
Yeah, but somehow, yeah. I've known you for 16 minutes, and somehow, you know, this is my responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
9.99 out of 10 times is gonna be, can I get some money from you?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's on you, bro.
Or it's gonna be something to benefit her and hurt you.
It's always little tests like what your brother said. You know, they're gauging you, they're sizing you up, they're trying to see how much can they fucking get away with before they just hit you. But some of them don't give a fuck. They're like, because they have no expectations on you actually fucking paying. And they're like, God damn, this stupid ass is really gonna fucking do it.
That's because they got about 6-7 other people they can call and ask the same damn question.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the main thing is, like, all these women have like fucking common denominators: John, George, Dick, Jerry, Bill, whoever, and they're all simps. Simp life is for them. So they go there and they twerk a little bit. They try to basically just string you along as long as you can, and they try to always have you come to the club. They always want to have you come to their job. They ain't never gonna meet you in public unless you fucking pay them. Unless you're already on the fucking payroll, and then they don't even want to be seen with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be seen with you. They don't want to go out with you. They're always going to go somewhere, and they're always like dressed in hoodies and shit. They're going to be dressed down.
It's going to be at some kind of weird time, weird place.
Oh yeah,
just like when the dude trying to make a booty call, he calling 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's going to be the same shit.
Yeah, same shit, same concept. And then on top of that, they'll double date you. They'll actually literally book you as an appointment. It's like, okay, I can see you between 2 and 4. But at 4:30, I have to be somewhere else. They ain't gonna tell you where they're gonna have to be. They're gonna be with another motherfucker. But they sucking his dick. You know what I'm saying? While you're over there paying for her food and paying for her hair and paying for her nails and trying to be her fucking therapist and try being Captain Save-A-Beta. You're putting yourself in a really bad position.
Yeah.
So guys like that, getting to the point. Guys like that, that's where it all starts. You know what I'm saying? You become a pushover chasing this trophy bitch, and she's not even a trophy.
She ain't no trophy,
She ain't no trophy. Nah. What Juve said, hoes are for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have my old lady, but them hoes are for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's kind of the misconception. Is like, you have this dude that's literally coming to the club and he's watching her being all fucking psychotic and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how it all starts, because, you got to understand how it all starts. Dude was probably getting punked when he was young, never had a real girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he feels some kind of way because he paid her $20 for her time.
And he's getting some attention.
He's getting some attention. So now
genuine attention.
He has, it's ingenuine attention is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is like, next thing you know, he's just a cash register. So he's thinking that as long as I keep paying this bitch, that she's going to kind of give me this cloud nine that I'm paying for. Wrong. That shit stops real soon, because next thing you know, he's going to see her with somebody else. And he's going to start feeling some kind of way across the club. And then he starts stalking her ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how it all fucking starts, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how it all fucking starts. The next thing you know, now he's a troll he's a strip club troll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't even want to be out in public with anybody. Nah, man, fuck that. I'm at the Nick. You know what I'm saying? No. I gotta go to the butt naked. And next thing you know, he's trolling on one of this club and trolling on one of that club and trolling on this one and that club. And then what ends up happening is he ups the ante. He starts going to whorehouses. You know what I'm saying? If he was smart, he would have been going there first. Because it's like, what the fuck do you have to show for it?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What the fuck you got to show for it? You might just go to the happy ending massage, go and knock her down and get on with it. You are fucking blind if you believe this shit is fucking real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're over here paying for her food and you're paying for this and you're sending money for her fucking rent. And what do you got to show for it? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? And this is how people get caught into that fucking web. They don't know their worth.
Yeah.
And then they become more of a, they get pussified even more. You know what I'm saying? By allowing these women to fucking control them.
Yeah.
And this is where it starts. And the next thing you know, they actually meet a woman out in town who's kind of whatever, at maybe a 6 at best. And then she's over here, you know, just punking him in life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, God damn, dude. And it's like, and they end up marrying the first piece of pussy they fucking get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's your beta men. That's your beta. That's your fucking beta men.
Man, what we saw so many times in the military. It was a bunch of guys first time ever getting with a chick, getting a piece, and next thing you know, they get married.
They don't know no better. They don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? It makes no fucking sense to me. It makes.
Man, I've seen people get married in the same week they met a person.
Bro.
And then, hey, in the same month, she's sleeping with somebody else.
Yeah.
And hanging with that dude in front of him.
Bro. I've been involved in some shit like that in the military. You know what I'm saying? I remember I hooked up with this one chick I think I talked about on a previous show. And she was cheating on her dude to be with me. And me and a homie of mine were hanging out while I was cheating. Well, I was cheating. I was single.
Yeah.
But I'm over here having a good time with her. And the dude I was hanging out with that was aware of what I was doing married her.
Yeah.
Makes sense of that.
Yeah.
It's like you met this chick under the pretense of she's cheating on her dude to be with me and you marry my leftovers.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of sense does that make? He fucking married her and the shit lasted. And that's the crazy part. Like they were together, had a kid together and everything else. But it's like, bro, what does that fucking tell you? Because if she's going to do that with me, she's going to do that to you.
Exactly.
Whenever a relationship starts wrong, it ends wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
kind of getting back to this story I want to tell you. So 2 immigrants, they're both from China. Okay. One gets here one way, one gets here another way. She gets a job working at the Happy Ending Massage. I honestly believe that that's where they met.
Most likely.
I believe that's where they met. From what I've been told is some bullshit. They're saying, oh, they met on WeChat. I don't think WeChat even fucking existed 7 years ago or 8 years ago. If it did, I'm calling bullshit. He met her in the club. He fell in love with her and she started talking that shit. She started talking that shit, talking about, I need you to take care of me. I'm accustomed to this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they're in New York. He's here in Houston, right? So she's like, okay, well, if you love me, then if you want me to stop what I'm doing here, then you need to, it's the same concept because I've lived overseas. The concept is the same. If you want to retire a bitch off the pole, you got to pay. It's called a dowry. You know what I'm saying? You have to fucking pay every month and the money goes to their family, blah, 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 blah. So not are you married to this bitch, you're married to her fucking family and you're not even married. You see what I'm saying? So this dude is sending her like $10,000 every fucking month. $10,000. $10,000.
She's making $120,000 a year.
Bro. off of a fucking simp. Now imagine, I know for a fact that these bitches probably make at least $1,000 a day. At least $1,000 a day, jerking motherfuckers off and fucking them and fuck the whole 9 yards. At least $1,000 a day. So to them, the concept is just too easy, right? So for her, it's like she's probably making $10,000 a week.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so in her mindset, it's like, man, fuck him. So I got to find some way to fucking get him to pay me and then something else. So long story short, she basically fills his head with bullshit and he's trying to move her here to town. So she's like, okay, well, if I'm going to give up my livelihood here, then you got to pay me a dowry. So it's like $10,000 a month. And then he moved her to Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess how long oh, hold on, it gets better. So then she's like, well, if you love me, then you have to show your loyalty to me and you got to buy me a house. And not do you have to buy me a house, it has to be in my name. Yeah, bro.
Should have seen that shit from a mile away.
It gets better. So
sad.
No, it gets better. So the bitch is legally married to somebody here for immigration purposes. You know the drill.
Yep.
So she has bogus papers, which means she's already legally married to somebody else, which means common law marriage does not apply.
Exactly.
Where's your asset protection, fucker? You know what I'm saying? So he moves her to Houston, bought her a house, okay? Paying the mortgage, the whole fucking 9 yards. She lasted here. Guess how long she fucking lasted here before she moved back to New York?
2 weeks?
2 months. She lasted 2 months here before she came up with an excuse that I'm not making enough money and to take care of my parents, blah, 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 blah. She just hit him with that bullshit, and she went back to New York. And who's stuck here paying the fucking mortgage on a house here in her name? So this shit has been going on for about 5 years.
Wow.
5 years. So hold on.
Wow.
So I just got word that she wants to sell the house, right?
Yeah.
She wants to sell the house, and he's over here cleaning it up. And now, granted, keep in mind, for the last 5 years, he bought her a fucking house that's in her name. Okay. She moved her daughter here into town. Honestly, I think she moved her daughter here to be a spy.
Keep him in check. Huh?
Exactly. To keep it, because there's no other fucking reason why. Because she left here because she was bored. The real reason why she left here is because she was bored. She couldn't suck dick, couldn't make money. You know what I'm saying? So she implanted her spy here because it's the Chinese way. You know what I'm saying? So she implanted her spy here to basically manage his ass.
Yeah.
And then she would come down here every 3 months and stay here for 1 week. And then she would go back to New York. Right? Makes sense of that for me.
No sense.
Thank you. So I just got word that, okay, yeah. So she basically told his beta ass to, clean up my house. I want to sell it. And you're going to move to New York and you're going to drive Ubers. You're going to drive Ubers. Now, from what my girlfriend has told me, that she's basically gotten real fly with him in public, publicly humiliating him, in front of his friends and family and this, that, and the other. So there's no respect here. Zero. There's no fucking respect. You're a fucking trick. You know what I'm saying?
And even if she wasn't talking to him fly, it's still no respect because people know who she is and what she does.
Exactly. It's like, how can you sit here and address yourself as this person's significant other, but you're over there, happy ending massage in New York City?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody know your girl better than you know.
Exactly. They know that they know her from the inside out.
Exactly.
I know all her insides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And her outside and her back door and the front door. And the pop trunk and everything.
Yeah.
So could you imagine? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro. So the thing is like, what does that say about you? You know what I'm saying? You think so little of yourself that you think you can't do any better? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're better off just going to those kind of places and having one for every day of the week for the amount of money that you're paying, $10,000 a month, and you bought the bitch a house. That says so little of you. It's like, goddamn, bro, are you that fucking screwed up? Are you that fucking warped?
Mm-hmm.
This is how it starts, people. This is how it starts because you think you can't do any better.
Yeah.
That you're going to settle for this bullshit. And then on top of that, you think the bitch is fucking fine, right? Bro, she's not even a 6. She's not even a 6 on a good day. She's not even a 6 on a good day.
What you saying with makeup, tights,
yes,
a waist trainer?
Yes. She's not even a 6 on a good day. I've seen the bitch. She's not pretty. So I don't know what kind of fucking head that she offers, but for $10,000 a month, no. No. I'm sorry. I think not. So long story short, she told him, clean up my house. I'm going to sell it. This, that, and the other. And he's finally like, it's finally starting to resonate where he's like, I can't win. It took 6 years for you to figure that out? $10,000 a month for the last 6 years, and he paid for a house. He's paying a mortgage on. It's a lose-lose situation. So the only way that you could win, the only possibility that you could win is you would have to report her to immigration for immigration fraud, and then show the paper trail that of the house that you would have to sue her, right? You'd have to sue her, that you've been duped, and show the paper trail of the down payment, the mortgage payments, that the money transfer every month, blah 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 blah. That this bitch is basically duping the system. You'd have to have her deported.
Yeah.
My honest opinion is what's really gonna happen. And I told this to my girlfriend, and she don't believe me. I'm like, he's gonna fucking kill her.
I can say stuff like that will push a man too.
Yeah. I would say this. He's probably at the verge of snapping, You know what I'm saying? YouTube, don't ban me, don't block me. I mean, I would just say this. If somebody's being pushed to that limit, I feel that things are going to get violent and it's not going to work out well for her.
Yeah, but he put himself in that situation.
But at the end of the day, like my girlfriend told me, in the beginning, I had no respect for her because she was just so arrogant about things. But after so many years, I lost all respect for him.
Yeah. Now, another thing too, man, is that with her being illegal and having fraudulent papers, he bought the house and then put it in her name.
Yeah.
Would that kind of like cancel it out? Because
I don't know. That is a great question. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you could put your title, I own a bunch of real estate and I have title, in very unique scenarios. I have title in a living trust. I have title in a holdings company. I have title in my personal name and I have title under an LLC. So I don't see that being out of the question because at the end of the day, a name is a name. They don't, they might ask for your resident alien number or your green card number. I think it's called your IDI number or some shit like that. But so these things can be done, as long as you're paying.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's paying. He's got a paper trail.
Yeah.
He's also got paper showing that he was a previous owner of the house. And if they can determine that all her stuff is
if
fake,
anybody in the chat, has any kind of,
he's been paying.
information,
he's been paying it. He should
please, chat, please, because this is kind of a bad situation. So she's asking me, is like, I kind of want you to kind of get involved. I'm like, I don't really know him like that. You know what I'm saying? All I can, because the thing is like, I don't know this guy's temperament, and the thing is, I don't know how to fucking I don't know how to, bro, I can't just kind of just like
hey, approach him, hey, bro, I know your business.
I don't know how to gently approach this topic.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking egregious. You know what I'm saying?
And then sometimes, man, some people be so head over heels, you can't tell them shit. So they won't listen.
It's a love addiction.
Yeah.
Because this all boils down to self-worth, addiction, separation anxiety. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I mean, on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? It's a love addiction, sex addiction, separation anxiety, daddy issues. I mean, it's across the board, trouble, you know what I'm saying? And, just not knowing your worth and you literally have demoted yourself to beta, and that alpha will knock you right off the stage. As soon as he even shows that he makes a nickel more than you, or he's willing to, give her any, this much extra opportunity, you are gone, bro.
Or
you
not put up with her bullshit.
Yeah. The moment you actually put your foot down or just have a difference of opinion, you are gone. You are out the door. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I don't really care too much for about Western women is, man, when you have your own opinion about things, they want to fight you over it. They want to fucking fight you over it, and they want to fight dirty over it. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like men, alpha men, red pill men, you better fucking just stick to your convictions and do not buckle. Do not buckle down, over some pussy.
Yeah, man.
There's just too much. There's too much of it out there.
Yeah.
Too much of it out there.
Women outnumber men. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. Yeah. They gonna come, man.
Yeah, and there's a new 18-year-old every day. So you don't want somebody's baggage. You know what I'm saying? More importantly, it's like you don't want damaged goods. You don't want somebody's baggage. You want to be able to be involved with somebody that you can create your own legacy with. You can create your own legacy with. And I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm not. And I'm not a misogynist. I am a realist, and I look at things from a realistic standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Already made families is a troubled situation already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So in that same situation, already made family, grown, spying on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the other thing that kind of, which kind of doesn't sit well with me, was she was like, well, something about the daughter. Something strange is going on with the daughter because, again, she's grown, right? So for all we know, he's fucking her too. You know what I'm saying? So I have no idea, but that's kind of like the innuendos that I'm kind of getting is he's involved with her and the mother. And it's just, to me, it's just like, bro, you just slid down a fucking razor blade pole into a fucking alcohol river. You know, it's like you have to.
Man,
it's like, are you that fucking stupid,
dude? It's like choose wisely, man.
You just choose wrongly. I'm like, God damn, dude. I'm like, you can't do it any more wrong than that.
And then another thing is too, man. He gave her too much power, and that's what's wrong with a lot of these guys. They give these women too much power, and put themselves in the damn hole.
Yeah.
They can't get out of it. It's super hard to get
once you forfeited that power, bro, that's a wrap. You ain't never getting it back.
You're not never getting it back.
It's a wrap.
Just walk away.
Yeah. You're better off just walking away. And that's kind of where he's at right now. Where he's at.
How old is this guy, man?
I think he's like 35. 35 or he's not that old. You know what I'm saying? He's not that fucking, I don't know, maybe 40. Maybe, I've seen him one or two times.
Man.
And the crazy thing is he's always borrowing money. Always borrowing money. Borrowing money from everybody. He's a great worker, though. He probably makes $250,000 a year. I mean, he's a good worker. The problem is he's always in the negative. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always like, what do you call that shit? Payday loaning. He's always doing a payday loan. So they own his ass.
Yeah.
You're being owned, but you have nothing to show for it. It's like, come on, dude.
Man, making $250,000 ain't got nothing.
Making $250,000 and you're fucking broke. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking get it.
Man.
I don't get it. So bro, I don't have the fucking words. I don't have the words. I know of another, we're talking about common law marriage. You know what I'm saying? So if the scenario was common law marriage, this could easily be broken. This could be broken easily. All you have to do is prove that that you announce yourselves together. There's a paper trail that she actually put no money into this fucking property. He could sue her and he could win. And I know I got another scenario. I have another story of a common law marriage where there's this girl and this guy. They were together. They had joint real estate. They had real estate that they purchased together. And I think he had an investment portfolio, maybe 15 or 20 houses or some shit like that. So when they finally decided to part ways, she sued his ass. And she got half of his portfolio. Half. Could you imagine?
Some shit that he owned without her.
Yeah. She got half his
They had one property together.
I think maybe one or two.
Okay. And then he had all these other properties himself, and she got half of the shit that he had.
That is correct.
They're not even married.
That is correct.
And he had prior to her.
That is correct.
They're not supposed to be able to touch anything you have prior.
Well,
if you're married.
She got his ass.
That's some bullshit.
She got his ass. And here's the fucking crazy part. She got his ass for a little over 7 figures, an asset, right? And now they're back together again. Makes sense of that for me. I see them all over social media.
Bro, man, let me tell you this.
So,
if you got that many properties and you have over 7 figures,
who is the simp?
The women are running to you. You can pick from the lay of the land, man. You don't need that.
So my question is, you already got me for 7 fucking figures an asset. What the fuck is in your mind? You think you're going to get it back? You know what I'm saying? You think you're going to get it back? I don't understand the mindset of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I have nothing personally against him. But it's just like, I don't get it. And so I understand the concept of chasing your losses. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it now. Love scams. Very common now. You have women and men that go on dating websites and they get catfished by people that don't even exist because they have these love addictions. A lot of these men and women are widows and widowers. Okay? I know somebody very close to me, that got in, her husband died and she inherited, a little bit of money and this, that, and the other. And she has kind of lived in a bubble, for like the last 25 years because that's how long they were married before he died. And she got involved on this website and she was kind of running it back to me. And I'm like, he's not real. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, have you ever met him in person? I'm like, what does he do for a living? You hear all these vague jobs, Foreign Legion, Merchant Marine, some shit that just involves that he's not stateside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That he's away from
He's
work.
always away from work. Have you ever seen him in person? Have you ever video chatted him? This type of shit. You kind of see what I'm saying? If it's always an excuse on why you can't see them, but they're filling your head with bullshit, next thing you know, they start hitting you with like, I need to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm. Can you help me?
Can you help me? But they're baiting you. It's a fucking job, dude. It's these motherfuckers from South Africa, from Nigeria, from Senegal, from fucking Ethiopia. They're all fucking con artists, people. They are paid. This is their job, 24 hours a day, to basically do reconnaissance on how broken of a person you are and how much money do you have. And this woman I'm telling you about, they wiped her out. They wiped out her savings. It started out with gift cards, Apple gift cards. Next thing you know, they got a hold of her fucking savings. They got a hold of her fucking life insurance policy, and they got her fucking mortgage. Could you imagine that? And the crazy part was people around her and her immediate surroundings were telling her, this person is not fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't tell her nothing. She had to lose everything. She lost everything, bro. Lost everything. That this man left her, that they were married for 25 years, lost everything. So women are just as, can easily get sucked into this as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is kind of...
It goes both ways, yeah. You got scammers on both in both sexes.
But the problem is here is like, okay, what should have happened was you should have made your bones with your husband. Your husband died. You need to mourn. You need to accept, your responsibility on whether you were a good wife or a bad one. Learn from it. Move on. You know what I'm saying? Learn your worth. But I think in this situation was the woman that I'm talking about, kind of was feeling guilty that maybe I could have been a better wife. And maybe I could try something better with this new person or blah, 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 blah. I don't know what was in her mind. I can't think for them. You know what I'm saying? But there was, for somebody to kind of put themselves in that position, there's some kind of guilt. You know what I'm saying? This person was clearly broken. You know what I'm saying? They were broken. And a lot of women, I know for a fact, get catfish, get taken advantage by these motherfuckers, on these websites. Like, you can't even go on Tinder. You can't go on Plenty of Fish. You can't go on Facebook. You can't go on Match.com. All these websites are full of these fucking trolls. You know what I'm saying? They'll I need a Google code. I need to know you're real. This type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they're not fucking real. So the sad part is, like, dating today is so, like, I would say 20% success. It's 20% success, 80% trolls. You know what I'm saying? And then the 20% that you do meet, of those 20% that you do meet, 50% of them are fucking broken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're looking for a quick fix, or they're looking to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I would say the success rate on these dating websites are very poor. And then, you gotta love this.
So hookup culture.
Oh yeah. So then on top of that, you actually have, I got a buddy of mine who actually paid a matchmaker to meet, successful women that they're yoked to. And this shit just disturbed me to my fucking core. Do you know how much it costs to go to a matchmaker?
Tens of thousands of dollars.
Yep. You're exactly right. $10,000. And you know how much time you actually have with this person? Bro, bro, this is my first time hearing this. I've heard, like Hitch, the movie.
Yeah.
He was a matchmaker, but I didn't understand that they're paying this person tens of thousands of dollars. But the thing is, it's a subscription that's only limited for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
6 months, bro. That's all you get. 6 months for $10,000. So a buddy of mine, very successful friend of mine, but very young. He's kind of like, I'm grooming him. He's like I call him like my nephew, you know, and but he's very successful. He's got a very good head, you know what I'm saying? And he's, I get him, I really get him, but it's like, but at the same time, I've been kind of telling him like, bro, I'm like, I love you, man. I love you, but this is your solution. The matchmaker's not your solution. This is your fucking solution, and he's not there yet. And I kind of feel like, I think he's probably going to go on a trip with me very soon. He paid the matchmaker and he met these women. He's like, oh, bro, they're amazing. And this, that, and the other. And she's kind of successful. She's a little older than me. And next thing you know, but needless to say, what happened was when he kind of stood his ground, he pulled a Bruce Wayne. He's like, look, I'm going to continue to date other women. And, I'm going to just be me. So when she tried to run some game on him and try to take control of the situation, he balked. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, that ain't happening. So the next thing you know, she blocked him and started dating some tool, right? Some beta male. And then like within 2 weeks, because they were together for I think maybe 2 months or something like that. And he was just all amped up about it. He's like, oh, she's amazing, this, that, and the other. I'm like, bro, take your time. I told him, I'm like, little bro, take your time. I told him, continue to date other women while you're dating this one, because at the end of the day, she met you on a matchmaking site. And I'm pretty sure that she's aware of how much money you paid. You know what I'm saying? To be on this matchmaking site. And for all we know, how much money are these women actually getting paid on the back end? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm like, there's got to be some incentive to be pulling women like this on these sites. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some kind of fucking incentive that they're getting paid. But more importantly, they know that these motherfuckers are paying this kind of money to be on there. So they already know in their mind, it's like, okay, losers, blah, 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 blah. Because a true alpha male, a true fucking Bruce Wayne is not on a website. Exactly. A true Bruce Wayne, he is the nucleus of everything. Everybody wants to be around him because he's fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, living life.
He's out there living life. He is the life. You know what I'm saying? He is the alpha. He's the omega. He's the start and he's the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He's not the beta and the zeta. You know what I'm saying? I'm the alpha and the omega. I'm not the beta and I'm not the zeta. You know what I'm saying? So, no. So they know this. They know this firsthand. So they're gonna try to see how much of your resources can I absolve from you? How much can I control you? Blah, 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 blah. Not even 2 weeks after they fucking broke up, she's already in a relationship with somebody else. So he was feeling some kind of ways like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. I thought we had something real. I'm like, bro, I love you, man. No, I literally had to kind of like, because I get it. You know what I'm saying? And dude, I'm telling you, bro, little bro, I love you, man. But I was coming from a good place when I tell you this. I'm like, bro, hoes are hoes, man. And that's what they are. They're fucking hoes. And she went to the guy she could control. When he balked and he's like, no, I'm not going to, she sent him basically like you have a welcome package and you're fired package. Well, she sent him you're fired package and she blocked him like ASAP. And then within 2 weeks, already in a relationship with some dork on the internet. Right. So
some sucker.
Yes, a sucker. So the funny thing was he found out who he was and he sent him a message. It's like, hey, bro, this is what happened to me. And he warned her about it. And then she basically started saying, I'm going to file charges against you. Make sense of that. Make sense of that.
I wouldn't even reached out. I was like, forget it, bro. Better him than me. Yeah, I dodged the bullet.
No, exactly. But the thing is like, I get it, and that's his age talking, but I tried to warn him. I'm like, bro, they're fucking hoes, bro. They're all hoes. You know what I'm saying? And they will go down to the lowest common denominator with the most possible access to things, to resources, whatever they can control. And as soon as they want to take their control back or put their foot down, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? And that is your Western philosophy. That is Western women, period. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep you in purgatory, make you miserable, take everything that they can take.
But you call them the fun buster?
Fun buster. Oh yeah. The fun fucking buster. They want to hold you in fucking purgatory. And they may not even like you. They may not even be attracted to you, but they want to put you in the fucking purgatory and in the fun box or the friend zone or whatever you want to call it. And they want to they want to control you and take as much they can take from you as they can while they're working on their plan B, their plan C, and their plan D.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Most likely plan D is seeing them every night while you're over here fucking paying for them. You know what I'm saying? Plan D is fucking knocking it down daily while you're paying for it. That is the truth.
Plan D get access to everything.
Plan D, plan dong. You know what I'm saying?
You got access to everything. You ain't getting access to nothing.
He knows her insides and he knows her outsides.
Mm-hmm. He been through the front door, the back door, the chimney.
Mm-hmm. Indo smell like outdoor.
So he done been in the basement, the back door, the front door, the chimney.
Yeah, bro.
The garage,
mm-hmm.
kitchen. He done been everywhere.
It's interesting. It's like, I was watching Fresh and Fit earlier.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fresh and Fit. Fantastic podcast. And I was also watching Kevin Samuels. Shout out to
the Godfather, man.
Godfather.
R.I.P. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. I was watching that, and both of them were talking about beta males underperforming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's interesting. It's like, women have such a problem of being told the truth. You're fat. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to work on these things. You know what I'm saying? But women have no problem identifying, they say it's bullying. I don't think it's bullying. I think it's just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you don't handle yourself right, for example, I think like these three things are the nucleus of a beta man, being broke, being short, being fat. Okay. These are the three elements of being a beta male. You know what I'm saying? Broke, short, fat. Okay. So you could fix being broke. You could fix being, if you're short, okay, go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
You can fix being fat.
You can fix being fat.
Short.
Yeah. Short, it's not a big deal. I'm short. I'm 5'7.5" or 5'8". I don't fucking care. I've always dated tall women. I don't give two shits. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, the money thing you could fix.
Yeah.
The height thing you can't. But how you look and how you feel about yourself you could fix. But women want to sit there and attack you about they want to attack you on these things. But when you sit there and reciprocate that and you attack them on the same things, it's like, bitch, you're fat, you're broke, you need to work on your hair, then we get demonized.
Yeah.
No. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these things are the cause of that. These things, men, you can't sit there and settle for a shit job. Okay. You need to aspire to be something better than, the normal switch on a washing machine.
Exactly.
Or
be using that job as a stepping stone to better yourself.
Live your life by design, not by default. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a King David. That's a King David fucking quote. Live your life by design, not by default. You know what I'm saying? Because if you live your life by default, you're subjecting yourself to whatever comes along, what comes through that fishnet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What you get is what you get. If it's low-bearing fruit, then that's what you're going to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So, do not, where I'm going with this is like, look, you address a woman the same way that a woman addresses you. So if she's going to call you fat, bald, broke, whatever, then you need to call that bitch fat, broke, bald, the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you need to address them. Okay, if she addresses you with respect, then you give her respect. But if she disrespects you or treats you some kind of way, then that's what you need to give her in return.
Chunk the deuce.
Yeah. Hit the like button, fool.
Yeah, man. Walk away from that shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story one time, man. I had a chick that I was dating and talking to, and she had the nerve to get an attitude with me. She was like, you can't afford to get my hair and my nails done. And I'm like, you can't afford to get your hair or your nails done. You live in an apartment with no furniture, no bed. I own a home, got 2 vehicles, and I work a 6-figure job.
She didn't have a bed?
No bed, no furniture.
Oh, man.
You can't, and her car's falling apart. You can't afford that shit.
Yeah.
So don't try to look down on me. You ain't got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I don't have to give it to you.
Yeah. So the worst scenario, I guess, for that situation is to kind of like address that like up front. And if they can't handle the honest truth, you know what I'm saying, and they start getting defensive. Well, here's my question. So, okay. Was something said where they said that you said that they said they can't take care of you. You can't take care of me, or you can't this.
You can't afford to get my hair and my nails done.
Yeah.
Somebody asked
I'm like,
me.
you know what?
It's like $300 for a fucking weave. You got your damn mind.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
You can't afford that. I'm sure not paying for that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, that ain't, I'm like, is that my fucking hair?
It ain't my responsibility.
Exactly. I'm like, do I look like I need hair? Exactly. You know? So I'm like, that's my answer. I'm like, do I look like I need some fucking hair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
And you'll have women that try to guilt you.
Oh, that ain't, yeah.
I've had that some happen. Shit.
And I was that dumb motherfucker.
It's not your responsibility. You can't afford it.
Bro, you know how much when I was paying for hair? I was paying $400. $400.
It's ridiculous.
400. 400.
It's ridiculous.
400 when I was paying for that shit. I don't pay for it no more. Now, I did marry her. That was the woman I was married to, but I complained every fucking bit of it. I'm like, I'm paying $400 for fucking hair
for somebody else's hair.
Exactly. That grew on somebody else's ass.
Yeah.
For a horse's ass. You know, I just paid $400 for some yucky ass. You know.
And the majority of these chicks that be claiming that dudes are broke and talking down on them are broke themselves.
Oh, bro.
You know how many women, like I just said, live in apartments and don't have no furniture?
Shit. You know the best way to know if a woman is broke? Look at her car. Look on the inside of her car. It's all trashy. It's trashy. Their house is trashy. Their car is trashy. That's oh, dude. Oh, dude. I have never
missed.
Never to this day. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking out loud, but I'm like, no, never. Every fucking woman's car I've ever been inside of was a fucking dump. It was a trash dump. Shit everywhere. Bras and shit in the back seat. Fucking empty fucking Burger King boxes. It just stunk. It's like, you know, most men love their cars. They detail their cars. You get in there, it smells brand new. Don't matter if it was like a 79 Hoodoo. That bitch smells brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Their cars be smelling like cigarette boxes. They have like leftover trash everywhere because to them it's
club clothes in the back seat.
I call it a hoe bag. They have their hoe bag in the back seat. You know what a hoe bag is? Bitches, y'all know what hoe bags are. Y'all know what the hoe bag is. If you have a hoe bag, your ass is wrong. So you too old to be in the club. But yeah, dude.
If you got a hoe bag, you're not wife material.
You know. No, you hoe material.
She belongs to the streets.
She works at Chula's. She works at Ojos Locos.
Yeah.
Bombshells, Hooters.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks. Yeah. Them bitches. Y'all hoes too.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hoes too. We went to me and my buddy my buddy Ishmael, we went to where we go? Ojos Locos, the old Chulas. We went over there to have lunch. Service there was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
They had these bitches in there wearing fucking thongs with galoshes on. Make me understand that. I'm like, you're walking around with your pussy out. I'm trying to eat. The service was terrible. We couldn't even get a refill for water. We literally we couldn't even get a refill for water. And I'm like, this is that sense of entitlement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not even here for you. I'm actually here because you were across the street from where we were working. I just wanted some food.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Treated us like shit. Treated us like dog shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like we ordered like, you know, two deals. I told her, I'm like, look, it's my first time here. And this was a bartender at that. Okay. So you would think, okay, you make money on tips. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm over here trying to get some food. I'm trying to get, you know, I told her it's my first time here. I've never been here before. What do you recommend? Blah, 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 blah. She was super nice. And then after the food was delivered, nothing. Crickets. We're trying to get a refill for our drinks, trying to get, you know, some condiments, some silverware, something, nothing. I just paid cash, fucking walked out the door. I'm like, I am never coming back here again. But this is that weird, entitled bullshit attitude that you get.
Yeah.
And so people are supposed to put up with this? I'm supposed to reward this kind of behavior? I'm supposed to want to ask you out and I want to go out with you after this shit? No.
Mm-mm.
I think not. Negative.
Nah.
Negative. So what happened with that one chick you were talking about?
Shit, man, we're not separate ways.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like and not too long ago we was talking about like how these women would say you're not a man because you won't take somebody else's responsibility, her and their kid. It's crazy how these people think.
They actually believe this shit.
And they believe it.
It's
crazy, man.
Well, the sad part is the bar is so fucking low that people allow this shit to happen. It's kind of like this useless society, this useless generation that we have. I don't know what kind of generation of women you want to call this. I don't know, because I mean, I'm not going to say they're useless, but they're delusional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like they have these delusions that it's other people's responsibilities to take care of your problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, housing vouchers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to reward you. Like I was talking about, in episode 9, I'm like, so let me get this straight. So I'm supposed to sit here and readjust my rent because you made a bunch of bad life decisions? You're out of your fucking mind. So I'm supposed to readjust my rent because you made bad life decisions. Make sense of that for me, please. So this is the delusional reality that modern day women really believe. And this is why people are fucking leaving. This is why this is why people are getting their passport bros, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is, here's the funny part. Is like, it's funny. Like, I've been doing this shit for fucking 15 years. I knew this shit a long time ago. And I've been saying that. And the funny thing was, when I was telling all of my friends about this shit, and all my buddies before they got married and while they were married about the life that I was living, like, bro, there's a better way. You know how many fucking wives, how much blowback I got, how many fucking fights I got into with people's wives? I'm not even allowed to come around. Oh, he ain't allowed to come around.
I don't want him putting that bullshit in my man's head.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Oh, dude. I was like public enemy number 1. I'm going to say this again. Public enemy number 1. Nobody fucking liked me. Why? Because I told the truth?
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying that. I'm like, bro, there's a better way. Yeah. There's a better way. And 15 years later, here we are. I've been saying that, man. I just discovered gold. I'm like, dude, I've been discovered gold.
Yeah.
I conquered that shit. I Christopher Columbus that motherfucker and planted a flag in that bitch.
Yeah.
In 6 different countries. So
these guys are catching all this blowback, man, and these women are talking down on these women in these other countries, trying to saying that the guys are going over there so they can have a slave, or these women are uneducated, they're dumb.
Or they're subservient. It's like, no, I just want a better quality of life. I want traditional values. You know what I'm saying? I want to be treated like they actually fucking like me, they actually fucking care. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They actually want to have a real family where I can have my own family with them. I don't have to sit here and deal with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I have to put up with this fucking back talk, or I have to be disrespected by somebody else's fucking kid on my dime.
Yeah. So that young man, that young man that you're helping, once he gets a chance to go over there and he sees the difference, the light will come on.
Oh, it will.
The light will come on.
I
used to tell my buddies, man.
I promise it will.
I used to tell my buddies, man, I've been to Brazil. And I would tell my buddies, I say, if you got a girlfriend or a wife, bro, you're going to come back single.
Yeah.
You're going to come back single.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
you say it's a business trip, go out there for whatever reason that it is, and you need to just go and experience life for a week. That's all it takes. All it takes is just get the fuck out of the country. Yeah. Mexico don't count. All right? All right? Let me say this shit right fucking now. Mexico is good for a good time and drugs. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? You want to get fucked up and doped up, go to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. There's a story about this guy. He was kind of what I'm describing. He was beta male, and he literally went to Mexico to go kill himself. I'm not making this a true story. He got high. He discovered 2 things: cocaine and hookers. Woo! That motherfucker there. He was like, I have a reason to live.
Gotcha.
I'm like, I ain't never leaving this bitch. Stayed in Mexico, never came back. Cocaine and hookers. So that changed his whole world. You know what I'm saying? Went to Mexico and redefined his whole purpose of living.
Yeah.
So if you want to go there to get fucked up and get some bitches and get, Mexico is for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you want a better quality of that, Colombia is for you.
Yeah.
Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, the list goes on, Panama, so the list goes on, so if you're looking for something, you're going to find it. So if you seek, If you seek, you will find.
Yeah.
You take the rock from my hand. You know, but more importantly, you know, the thing is, and this is kind of where I'm going to go with this. If you're looking for trouble, you're going to find it. If you are troubled, you're going to bring trouble with you. So just because you think you have this, it's not the hear all solve all. It's not the hear all buy all. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a troubled person here, you're going to bring that trouble with you wherever you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it doesn't matter. Women are women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women have spidey sense. If they detect trouble with you, their feet don't fail them now. Heads for the hills. They're going to leave you alone and they're going to label you. They're going to label you. They're going to call you crazy, you know, because this shit happens overseas too. Yeah. If they detect that you're a broken person there, they don't want to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
So my advice to you is you have to get your philosophies in order first before you sit there and take that plunge. Get your philosophies in order. Deal with your traumas. Okay. Don't go out there punishing these women with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This episode is about beta men, not women. Okay, we're talking about beta men. So don't go out there. Okay, don't go out there thinking that's the hear all buy all with your broken ways.
Yeah.
And don't go out there with your Western ways trying to maneuver them into your philosophy because they will not adapt. They will not adapt to what you think. Okay, so just go out there with an open mind, you know, an open heart, and just be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But before you even go that route, whatever traumas that you have here, you need to leave it here.
Yeah.
Okay? They always say, you know, whenever you come home from work, you leave your troubles at work. You leave your troubles at the front.
Work at work.
Leave your troubles at the front door. You don't go to another country with all your troubles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You leave your troubles at the passport station. All right. You go there to kind of let your hair down and try to get a breath of fresh air. That's why you're there. Okay. You're not there to sit there and escape your problems. And I think that's where the big disconnect is. And that's kind of where people go out there and they get super drunk, they get super fucked up, and you end up having liberty incidents. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're in the Navy. We have these things called liberty incidents. You know what I'm saying? Where you go out there with your Western ways and your Western philosophies and you think that you can break their laws. And it don't fly like that. You know what I'm saying? You end up getting caned or you get detained. You know what I'm saying?
We had a guy get jumped because we was in Barbados. He got drunk and called somebody the N-word.
Don't do that.
And got jumped.
You don't call somebody from the Caribbean out of their name.
Nah, he was a good old boy.
Mm-hmm.
And he worked in the deck division. And he was hanging with another good old boy.
In the deck division.
And so we out in Barbados.
Yeah.
And so I see him. He's surrounded by some locals. And so they about to get jumped. He hollers my name out.
Hey, come help me.
He said, hey, man, Tony, man, come on over. Help me. I said, what happened? What happened?
I call him a ninja.
Yeah. I
call him a ninja.
I say, oh, man. I said, oh, man, you on your own. You on your own, bro. You on your own.
I call him a ninja from the best perspective. I said it nicely.
I said
y'all are the fancy, y'all ninjas over here speaking Spanish. I don't understand this.
These in Barbados, man, they came back lumped up.
Boom.
Hey.
Y'all over there speaking that fancy language. You got a fancy tan. I like that.
And you in a country that's predominantly black.
Yeah. I just like, man. Y'all stupid.
Yeah, that stuff don't fly, man. Don't come over with your Western bullshit. Respect the culture. Be accepting of the culture.
Don't come over there with your bigoted attitude.
Yeah. Be accepting of the culture, man. Take some culture in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because you might be surprised. You actually might like one of them beautiful women out there. She might treat you right and give you what you need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give you what you want and give you what you need. Give you freedom.
And another thing, too, and if you're having problems in the States because you're a Captain Saberho, if you go out there, you're going to find the same thing.
You're going to find a bigger problem there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not what
if you're a Captain Saberho here, you're going to be a Captain Saberho over
family. You're going to be Captain Save the Family out there. I'm telling you that right now. You're going to be paying, I told you, you're going to be paying fucking dowries, and you're going to be fucking buying them houses. And oh, dude, this shit is so common for Westerners in Thailand, Westerners in Asia, Westerners, in Asia, is what they do, and them girls out there are so gangster.
Thailand,
Filipinos are fucking gangster with this shit because they will fill your head with bullshit, and they will tell you how much they love you, my tilak. You know, this, that, and the other, and how much they love you, boy. Dude, they have a dick in their ass in the same day they're telling you that they love you. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I have homegirls. When I used to live in Thailand, and I had these homegirls that were sisters, and they were simping these motherfuckers. I'd be hanging out with them, and they're like, "Oh, watch how much I get from this dude." I'm like, I'm literally just hanging out with them for one day, and we went to the Western Union 6 times. 6 times in one day. We went to the Western Union over here spending this other dude's money. Other dudes, as in plural. Mm-hmm. I see her on the face chat. Tilak, I need money, blah, 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 blah. My, what did I say? My why? My why? That's a cow. Okay, my cow die. Yeah. Yeah. And she had to go buy another cow. Bro, I'm not making this shit up. And this
I know, bro.
This dumb motherfucker.
Because
this dumb motherfucker sends her 100,000 baht, which is like $2,500. And I'm like, oh my God. And she did this to her and her sister. 6 different men in the same day. Same day. So these girls are just making bank. These bitches are not fucking broke, dude. These bitches are not, they are building mausoleums out there in the fucking country. They're building properties. So not are they getting these dudes daily, they're over there getting these dudes to buy their fucking real estate. Yeah. They are fucking geniuses. If you're that fucking stupid to fall for that shit, then you know what? Then you deserve what you got coming because you've been warned. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It is not as bad in Colombia as it is in Thailand or in Asia. Asia, they don't want you there. The thing is the laws state that foreigners are not allowed to own any real property, only freehold, which is a condominium, something in the air. Okay, you own the air. So the definition by the condominium by definition is interior airspace. You do not own the land. Okay, so in Thailand or in Vietnam, Singapore, China, Cambodia, Indonesia. And Philippines, you do not own the real estate. You do not own the land. There has to be a 51% partner or by marriage. Yeah. Okay. And I've seen this fucking happen firsthand. This gentleman, these young girls they want the old guy. They want the guy who's 60 or older, and you want to know why? Because they want the bitch to die. Mm-hmm. They want the motherfucker to die, and they have their Thai boyfriend. This is very common. So they have their Thai boyfriend that they've been knocked up by already. Because usually most girls there have already been fucking broken in by 14. By 14, they already have their first child. This is normal. Yeah, they already have their first fucking child. They probably have 3 children before they're 19. This is normal, right? So you have this fucking family that they want this old dude, right? And they'll get knocked up just for public appearances. So he's 60 years old. She has like her 4th child with him, right? And this motherfucker here probably spent $300,000 US buying like, 10 acres, right? 10 acres of land and built this fucking, this mausoleum out there. And the moment after the property was fucking built, she'll call the fucking police and have him escorted off his own property. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing he can do. Nothing. She'll move the Thai boyfriend in. That's exactly what happens. She'll move the Thai boyfriend in. He'll whoop his ass and then run him right off. And then they call the cops. And the thing is about in Thailand, the foreigners always what? Wrong.
So he'll put some mutai
about you.
He put some mutai on that ass.
They'll whoop your ass, dude. They'll whoop your ass. And them girls out there can fight too. They can fucking fight. You don't want to fight a Thai woman. She'll whoop your ass. She'll whoop your ass, and if she don't whoop your ass, her son will whoop your ass, or her dad will whoop your ass, or her boyfriend will whoop your ass. Or it's even crazier. I've seen this shit happen firsthand. I'll be in fucking Pattaya over there on fucking Walking Street, and you'll have this dude allegedly with this Thai girlfriend, and he'll get into it with it. They'll start having just a verbal altercation. Thai people do not allow other Thai people to fight foreigners or to even argue with foreigners because they have a law there. It's called to save your face. You are not allowed to publicly, this is a law in Thailand. You cannot publicly humiliate somebody in Thailand. You cannot. You cannot even show somebody the bottom of your feet in Thailand. That is considered disrespect. And they will put you in jail over that. They will put you in jail, or what happens is if other Thai people see another Thai person being publicly humiliated, they will whoop your ass. They don't even know you. The foreigner is always wrong in Thailand. Okay? You have no rights there. Zero. They don't give two fucking... They will split your head open for $2. I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. I've been to bars where I've seen foreigners get their head cracked open for $2, which is what? 60 baht? 70 baht?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it happen.
So finish telling the story. So you say a dude will purposely start an argument with a female to do what?
Purposely started an argument. Hold on. I got lost.
You said a Thai guy will be arguing with his girlfriend, and then you went off somewhere else.
Okay. No. It's actually the inverse. A Thai woman will start a fight with the foreigner.
Gotcha.
To try to have him muscled off the property. It's the oldest trick in the book. So what happens is she'll as soon as the house is completed, she'll move the Thai boyfriend in and just kind of see how long he'll tolerate this to try to muscle him off the property because they already got what they wanted. Usually what happens is they want to start a business. They want to get the guy who's usually on a pension or he has like money, retirement money.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to fleece him for they're fucking genius, bro. I'm sorry. They're fucking genius. I'm going to have to give it to them. They're fucking gangsters. You know what I'm saying? They sit there and they try to basically pull as much resources out of you, out of a retired person. They want to get them to move there, build this fucking beautiful home. And he'll as soon as he moves in, she'll lie and say that the Thai boyfriend is like a cousin, a family member or something. So he paid she paid her family a dowry. So it's like permission to marry. Okay. So what happens is it's like when you're boyfriend, girlfriend, you have to pay monthly, every month. You have to pay this girl every month for her to stop working, right? They're still working. Trust me. As soon as you go back home to go do your real job, she's back there working.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? No different from the sex worker in fucking New York City. Happy ending massage. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So, men, this is not the hear all buy all, okay? And know the signs when, the bitch is doing some throw it off shit for money. Because if she's doing throw it off shit for money, she's going to continue to do throw it off shit for money. It does not matter where you fucking live. A spade is a spade.
Yeah.
Okay? So, anyway, so getting back to the topic. So she'll move this dude in, and next thing you know, he kind of finally catches wind that, wow, this ain't a family member. She's fucking this dude. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll try to call the cops. The cops is like, leave, go. That's it. There's nothing you can do. So then the problem is like, okay, he tries to sit there and get into a physical altercation with her, and he might get a couple licks on her, but they end up killing his ass. They'll bury his ass in the fucking yard, and they'll just forget about him. Mm-hmm. This shit happens. It happens a lot. I have a very, very close friend of mine. Somebody you know him. You've met him.
Mm-hmm.
You've met this dude. Very well off guy. And I warned him. I love this dude. I fucking love this dude. This is the guy who actually taught me. He's the alpha omega. And like, bro, he violated his own rules. Violated his own fucking rules. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Oh, man, I love her, man. I want to build a house out there for her. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's one of us. He was one of the originators of he's like the fucking Jerome of it all, bro. He wrote the book.
He's the pioneer.
He's the pioneer. He wrote the fucking book.
Yeah.
And he I guess, I don't know what it was. He was kind of getting to a certain age. And it's like, he was kind of in a certain location. And it's like, okay, yeah, it was convenient. But, bro, you wrote the book in this shit. You knew the signs. And I'm your boy, man. Why would your boy lie to you? I'm like, bro, I told you, man. Stop it. You can't take this female serious. I understand that, you wifed her up and this, that, and the other, but he didn't like wife her up on paper.
Yeah.
But he bought her the house. He was sending her money, and she was real obnoxious in public. You know what I'm saying? All the checks in the box.
Yeah.
All the checks in the box. Just
all the signs.
Foreign.
Yeah.
Just foreign. Disrespectful. Wearing, popping off in the mouth. Bought her a house, whole 9 yards. And as soon as they get what they want, what happens? Gone.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she got my boy, got him for a house, got him for all this gold, got him for all this money. She got him for years. And then we talked. We had this conversation like recently. It's like, yeah, man, I should have listened to you. I'm like, so it's like even people with experience get caught up, get lost in the sauce because they kind of start to they feel like, people change. No, they don't.
Mm-mm.
They don't. Once you're in this shit, you're always in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once a spade, always a spade. You
Yeah.
can shave a tiger. I had this conversation with my girlfriend. I'm like, you can shave a tiger. You can shave him. The stripes are going to grow back.
It's still a tiger.
He's still a fucking tiger. You know what I'm saying? You could try to domesticate a tiger as much as you want, but the tiger is always going to go back to its natural instinct, and it will fucking attack you. You know what I'm saying? These people have been groomed to this shit from birth. They've been groomed for this shit. So yeah, there's two sides of the seeking validate or seeking love in another place. This is the shit you got to deal with, where you have no rights. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different in America because at least you have due process and you have some kind of recourse. There, you are fucked. You know what I'm saying? You are fucked. There's what about there's a story about that guy in Colombia. He flew, I think it was Barranquilla. He flew there, I think, to start a barbecue business. He wanted to start a barbecue company. I think he had a girlfriend there, and he had $250,000 saved. And he went to Colombia, and it was some convoluted real estate transaction where they were having problems getting the tenants to move.
Yeah,
they wouldn't leave. Next thing you know, he goes out there and they kill him.
Yeah. I think it was along the lines of like there was supposed to be this property. He was trying to start a restaurant.
Yeah.
And the property was owned by somebody else and people lived in it.
Yeah. And they wouldn't vacate.
Yeah. And they wouldn't vacate. And he
so
had cash.
Everybody was involved, from the real estate agent,
the girlfriend, the point of contact.
Everything across the board. So you got to be careful. Like, you have to have enough sense to know that you're being set up.
And he had cash on him.
Yeah. So the problem is like there's no title companies there. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to go through an attorney's office. It's like, whenever you do things internationally, you have to be really spot on your fucking P's and Q's, and you have to be there for years. I've been doing this shit for 15 years. So I'm not just going to go there half-cocked, like just believing shit for face value. You are going to get fucked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So again, and so that's kind of the dark side of Passport Bros, and we'll talk about that when we're there on location, because we're going to Colombia probably in the next couple of weeks, and if things work out the way that I want, we'll be there in the next few days. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple closings going on this week. So I already told my girl, I'm like, I need a break. I'm probably going to go to Colombia. But the thing is, I've been going to Colombia for years, people. Years.
Yeah.
Years. And I have friends that live there, expats and locals. And they'll all tell you the same things. They tell me, look, be careful around this group of people, blah, blah, blah. You got to make sure that you establish, your footprint there with locals and with expats. You know what I'm saying? Because they're there to help you. You know what I'm saying? Use their knowledge,
Yeah.
But,
yeah. And also too, man, like we talk about knowing your self-worth, and a lot of times these dudes, these beta males, give these women too much power. Give them too much power.
Yeah.
If you're in a situation where if it goes left, she has all the cards in her hands, you need to look at your situation and say, okay, because I've known some people where, okay, they paid all the bills, they live with a female.
Yeah.
But the home is in her name, the apartment is in her name.
Yeah.
But they're the one paying all the bills.
They use that as leverage so they can kick you out.
All right. The cell phone is in her name.
Yeah.
But he pays it. The car note is in her name.
See,
he pays it.
Men, okay.
They have a kid. His name isn't on the birth certificate. She told him she didn't want his name on the birth certificate.
Yeah, they do that for a reason. They do that so they can get rid of you.
Exactly. So when
that is an exit. That is an
happened,
exit clause.
So when the altercation happened, she called the police because she was upset about something.
Yeah.
No valid reason to call the police. They came there. He's not on the lease.
His name's not on the birth certificate.
She told the police that it wasn't his kid. His name's not on the birth certificate.
So there's no proof. Exactly.
No proof. She took the keys from him from the car, which was in her name. You know what I'm saying? She took his phone. He had nothing. And he was the one who cooked, cleaned, worked, paid all the bills, and took care of the child. He gave her too much power.
Yeah.
He put himself in a bad position.
Yeah.
Young men out there, do not put yourself in a bad position where you can have your world destroyed.
Man, the other thing is, like, and I'm being serious when I say this, Andrew Tate, the top G. The top G. Like, he's really on to, man, learn how to play chess.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not a game. You know what I'm saying? Chess, the whole concept of chess is understanding life and understanding your position in life. You always need to think 3, 4, 5, 6 steps ahead and understand that for every action, there's a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And not every move is a power move. Not all money is good money. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you play your position to kind of help get you to where you need to be versus where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, men, understand, your chess piece, understand your position, and understand that when people are putting you into a position to fail, like this gentleman that I'm talking to you about this guy from China, he was been placed in a position in a failing and a declining position where he has no recourse, zero.
Yeah.
The only recourse that he can have is revenge. That is it. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? You have no legal recourse whatsoever. The only legal recourse, the only illegal recourse you have is revenge, and that's a bad position. That's where you flip the board over because you lost. Don't ever put yourself in a position to lose. You know what I'm saying? And be able to identify that. Look, bro, you're in a bad position. You're in a bad position. And you got to be able to own the fact you made a couple bad choices, but you could still win the game.
Yeah.
You can still win the game, but you're going to have to make some adjustments, or kill that cancer at the root.
Yeah.
And the best way to kill cancer is cut it off at the root. Burn it, tar it, feather it, whatever, and move on. You know
what they say in boxing? Protect yourself at all times.
Protect yourself at all times. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It may look like all bells, bells and whistles and all, everything that glitters ain't gold. It might look good on the outside.
Yep.
But protect yourself at all times.
Yep. Let me see if I can make this work. Hold on. See if I can trigger it from here. Hit the like button. Boo. Can I do that? Nope. I'm trying to trigger it.
Hit the like button, fool.
If you like the show, hit the like button, fool.
Exactly, man. If you like what you're hearing, man, it don't take that much. And hit the damn like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Man, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. King's Thought of the Day, you can hear it on Audible, Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeart Radio.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? We're on a lot of shit.
Everything.
We're on everything. We're on a lot of Pandora, Sirius XM.
Exactly.
Dude, I got us on with Deezer. There's like 4 other ones that I got us on with. So I'm like, it's pretty amazing. I just like the fact of I like our range. I like the fact that we really kind of have visibility. And and the beauty of it is now we have our own studio. And eventually, in the next year, we're gonna have our own platform.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have our own fucking platform. So when they come, you got to play by our rules. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna play by our rules. You know what I'm saying? And the advertisers they're like, hey guys, this is what I want. Because this is what we deserve.
Yeah, man. So keep your eye on us, man, and come along with us on this journey.
Yeah, follow us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The main thing is, advertisers grow with us. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing cooler than growing with somebody from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? Because you can kind of see the evolution of like, okay, they were here, from here. You know what I'm saying? And this is the new wave. This is it. This is the new reality TV.
Yeah.
It's podcasts. This is the new news. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not fake. So we're not being censored. So it's just like, it is what it is. I mean, so it's a good look. You know what I'm saying? This is the new talk radio. This is the new everything. This is it. I mean, people, kind of need their fix. They need their like, man, I need my fresh and fit. Well, I mean, I need my King's Thought of the Day. You know what I'm saying? The fuck's Dave gonna talk about now?
Yeah.
He's angry. He's a hustler. So.
And also, man, while you guys are at it, man, my album came out this Friday.
That's right.
Transportation Music by your guy tswin. That's available, man. Stream it, share it, like it, download it,
12
buy
songs.
it.
12 songs.
Man, 12 songs.
Yes, sir.
Check your boy out, man.
Hit the
it's
like
available.
button, fool.
Yeah, it's available.
What song you want to hear?
Jeez, man, what we want to play for these people, man?
You know what, man? I actually like Make a Run.
Let's get it.
I like that one. Let's see. Can I do this?
Yes, you can.
Don't be a pawn on your.
Can you hear it?
Now I don't hear anything.
What's our first song? Make a Run. Should be playing, but I don't hear it. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right, guys. Though, man. Make sure you go to the.
I gotta go.
Spotify. It's everywhere.
I have a prison waiting
Check
for
it out,
you.
man. Let us know what you think.
Hold on. Nah, fuck this. It's my show. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this shit to work. What did I do wrong? I got it working. My computer blew up earlier, guys. I'm sorry. And it was over something really very similar to this.
Yeah.
So hold on. I have the setting right. I have it.
When I'm done, I gotta move. I can't freeze. You know I hate to leave, but I gotta get this cheese. Not pose for the picture. I'll be faithful. I won't bring no holes in the picture. From head to toe, you looking like a rose in the picture. I'll be thinking about you.
I don't know if it's
on the road in the
because it shows Spotify audio.
That's money calling on my phone. I gotta get it. I know you want the new iPhone. Yeah. You always seem to know what's popping, but when I'm home, all I wanna see is that.
I tried. We can just do it on the what's it called? Do it on the 360. I guess we can try it on the 360. Is it working? Is your music playing on the 360?
No, sir.
Huh. I knew it. I knew there's some bullshit going on. Something ain't right. So
hit the like button, fool.
So the 360 machine stopped working, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, what is this, man? I don't get it.
This is real time, man. Y'all enjoying the journey with us, man.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better.
It's our first show. It worked. It worked when we started the show.
Yeah.
So I don't get that shit. So, do me a favor. Actually, hit the button right now because I'm actually looking at the VU meter.
Hit the like button,
see,
fool.
it's playing.
Hit the like button, fool.
It's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. But we can't hear it. That's weird. That's fucking retarded. So, I don't know. Whatever. So, if you like the show, follow us, check us out, grow with us. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is kind of, it's kind of like a soap opera. We're evolving, we're growing, we're evolving.
Yeah.
We're a new show.
Now that was one topic we wanted to touch on, man, because it pertains to this, the common law marriage.
Yeah.
All right. Now you deal with real estate. Now,
yeah.
Now for people that's in relationships, how hard is it to get to somebody out of your house?
Oof. You got to go through title. To get somebody off your property, you have to either sue them or you have to refinance the property. Once somebody's name is on a lien, or on a note, you have to go through you have to sell the note to get their name off.
Now you got people that's in rental properties, and they going and they having difficulties and they trying to go their separate ways.
I've had that happen,
and they can't even kick the person out.
No, because their name's on the lease. I've had that.
Even if their name is not on the lease, you can't kick them out. They have to get evicted, and so that person that you no longer want to be with is still there, and you can call the police, and the police won't even get them out. I know somebody that was dealing with that.
Huh. I didn't know that. I thought if their name's not on the lease, I don't know. Is that's our laws here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this right here is common law marriage, man. So we're in the state of Texas. Texas is a common law marriage state, and what qualifies as common law marriage in Texas is that you and the other person, a male and a female, agree to be married. Number 2, live together as husband and wife. Number 3, represent to others in Texas that they are husband and wife, which is often referred to as holding out to others that you are husband and wife.
Yeah.
All 3 elements must exist at the same moment in time to establish a common law marriage. So if you're in that situation, you're with somebody, you are going to get married, you talk to each other and you call each other husband and wife, and you represent yourselves as husband and wife.
That's my bitch.
Out in public, you fall into common law marriage.
That's my bitch.
So you can never even got married, and this person could take half your stuff.
This portion of the King David Super was brought to you in part by Diet Dr. Pepper and LaBerge Casino. Thank you for your money. You don't drive Ferrari ain't shit. That's fucked up, bro. It's almost like squatters.
Yeah.
It's like dealing with squatters. You know?
Yeah. And it says here, why should I care why should I care if we are common law married? And this is why. If the court makes a finding that a common law marriage exists between you and another person, the common law marriage has the same legal consequences as a ceremonial marriage.
Yep.
This means that you would have to file for divorce
Yep.
if and when the relationship ends, just as you would if you had a ceremonial marriage.
Yep.
Once a common law marriage is triggered, the husband and wife cannot undo it by agreeing that they are no longer married. Additionally, if a common law marriage exists, then all property and debts accumulated during the duration of the common law marriage that are community property are subject to division by a court at the time of the divorce.
I told you guys I wasn't making this shit up. She got his ass for for 7 figures. She got his. So this is what I'm thinking. Okay, because you got his side, her side, and the truth. What I'm thinking is he got back with her because he was trying to reacquire his shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because people are chasing their losses. He probably tolerates her. You know what I'm saying? But he wants his shit back. That's the only thing that makes any fucking sense to me. Why would you take somebody back after they fucking robbed you of half your assets?
Yeah.
Makes sense of that for me.
And another thing is, too, is if you're at a level and this person only got to that level because you allowed them to be in your life.
Because
in your
of
life,
you.
Let
Exactly.
that motherfucker go.
Yeah.
Because you can always acquire that stuff again.
But more importantly, they can't copy you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, for example, it's like you could copy like my painting on the wall or something like that. Like that's one of my original paintings. Okay. But the thing is like you could copy that one painting, but you can't redraw another one. You know what I'm saying? You can't it's like you don't have the same life experience that I have. You don't have the same creativity that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you're only going to make it this far because of me. But when I cut your ass loose, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to fumble and you're going to go through a lot of pitfalls and you're not going to understand the wisdom that I have and why I do things so fluidly. You know what I'm saying? So, it is not cheaper to keep her. You know? Cut that cancer fucking loose. I'm like, but at the end of the day, I fault him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even fault her. She's going to do whatever she's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking dumbass. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to take somebody back after that type of shit, then you deserve exactly what you have coming. Period.
Yeah.
And that goes for anybody else that goes to these countries and does and subjects themselves to bad chess moves. Right? You subject yourself to bad chess moves and chess placements. If you put yourself in that position, then you deserve exactly what you get. I'm not feeling sorry for you. You deserve exactly what you had coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? My job, as this, as the, I don't know, orchestrator of this podcast or whatever, is to inform you of how the world works. Your job is to disseminate what I'm telling you and apply it.
Implement it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you put yourself in a bad chess move when you've had multiple situations and you continue to burn, then you deserve exactly what you had coming to you because you have a brain. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to kind of be like, when you watch the news, the original news was unbiased. You know what I'm saying? It was your job as the listener or the viewer to disseminate your opinion. Okay? It's supposed to, so I provide you facts and it's your job to sit there and make a decision. Now, it seems like what's going on in the news is making the decision for you. You as a person have to be, we have to give you clues and we give you facts based off of credible evidence.
Yeah. And
you have to kind of make that decision of, do I want to move forward with this spade or do I want to believe what the spade is telling me? So I don't fault the spade. I don't fault the tiger for being a tiger.
Exactly.
I fault the person fool enough to try to domesticate a tiger and to try to make it dance.
Mm-hmm.
So when the tiger mauls you and kills you, then I expect the tiger to be a tiger.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to sit there and try to domesticate it and make it dance on a ball. Sleeping with a tiger.
Exactly.
No. All right.
All right, man.
This portion of the King David Super Show is brought to you in part by who it's all brought in part by. Hit the like button, fool. Like, comment, and subscribe below. In the future, we're gonna have call-ins. It's gonna be called. We're gonna have a topic called Rate Your Mate. Rate Your Mate. I want you guys to call in. I'll have a number dedicated just for the show, where if you kind of feel that your mate is not up to par, or if you kind of have some questions about their behavior, we have a panel of intelligent people that can sit there and kind of we'll put it on the chalkboard, the wall of shame, and we'll kind of tell you what we kind of think that the real reality of things are, and we'll try to solve your relationship problem, or at least kind of make sense of what's going on in your relationship as the sequence of events have transpired.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So, cool. Y'all be cool.
All right. See y'all next week.
Peace out.
Peace.
Peace out.